The Impro Mediform GmbH Medimix 4 is a multi-ingredient solution compounder that accurately delivers both micro and macro ingredient volumes as low as 0.2 milliliters without disconnections. This multi-ingredient solution compounder is a Windows-based 4 sources automated compounder, which has a resistive graphical display with touchscreen technology to provide a simple, user-friendly interface. The barcode technology, both cable or wireless, is used for ingredients verification setup and container changes, but also ensures that the correct formula is pumped for each patient. The Medimix 4 compounder can be used as a standalone system or connected to the hospital information system using a special network cable or with a special antenna for Wi-Fi connection. The special connectors used on the Medimix allow the compounder to be rated IP54, which makes it protected against harmful amounts of dust and water splashes. A special holder can be fitted on any Medimix, which can hold syringes, bags, vials and bottles, keeping the priming volume to a minimum. The Medimix 4 is a volumetric compounder which can be interfaced to an external scale in one of the 3 following ways: standalone, connected via cable, or via network. To start the compounder, simply press the power button. The IMF logo will light up, and so will the touchscreen. Once the starting process is completed, the touchscreen will pop up with the login page information. Each username is password protected. There are preset user levels to facilitate the access for basic operators, trained operators, and administrators. The first screen of the pump will allow only 2 options: the menu button and the information button. The menu button will allow access to the configuration menu, where the user can create a new configuration or select an existing one. There can be as many configurations as possibly needed for any kind of compounding and IV preparation. Once the configuration is selected, the compounder will give all the appropriate information like ingredient name, container size, type of container, and which connector to use. Lot numbers and expiry dates can also be entered for complete traceability. Some of the preparations that can be performed on the Medimix 4 compounder are basic Tpn production, syringe filling with 1 or more ingredients, multiple syringes filling, reconstitution of powder drugs, pre-filled bags filling with drug, elastomeric filling with 1 or more ingredients, multiple elastomeric filling. Basic Tpn production. The Medimix 4 compounder is widely used for basic Tpn production. The Medimix compounder software will guide the operator to set up the equipment following the color-coded lines. Place the central line in the designated clips. Connect the syringe to the connector indicated by the compounder and mount the syringe onto the machine. Then connect the top of the syringe directly to the central line. Use the barcode reader to scan the port barcode on the compounder, followed by the container barcode. If performed correctly, the compounder will automatically display the next ingredient to connect. This will verify that the right container is attached to the corresponding line. Once the setup is completed and the priming is performed, the Medimix compounder is ready for production. Ensure the IMF bag is attached to the Medimix compounder. The IMF rotatable nut will ensure the connection between the central line and the bag is done appropriately, avoiding unnecessary twists of the tubing. There are several ways to input the preparation. Direct entry, by typing in volumes manually into the compounder's screen. Internal job, by selecting a direct entry preparation already saved on the compounder. External job, by selecting a preparation created by one of the several order entry software in the market. And scan of a data matrix or linear barcode present on the Tpn label. Once the preparation is entered, the Medimix compounder will do the rest with final gravimetric checks and print of various reports. Syringe filling with 1 or more ingredients. The flexibility of the Medimix Four compounder is such that, by simply using a different configuration and different set of tubing, it is possible to fill syringes with a mix of different drugs. This is useful for both parenteral nutrition and IV preparations. The low flushing volume also allows the use of the compounder for the smallest preparations. Multiple syringes filling. Very easily, the Medimix compounder can also be set up for batch production of syringe filling. Simply select the right configuration and install the appropriate set. Reconstitution of powder drugs. Reconstitution of powders is another of the many operations that can be performed with the Medimix compounder. This can be performed with the use of both mini spikes and normal vented needles. Pre-filled bags filling. Another very common operation on the Medimix compounder is the transfer of liquid drugs from their source container to a pre-filled solution. This can easily be performed with the use of luer lock, spikes and mini spikes, common needles, or the use of more sophisticated connectors for hazardous drug handling present in the market today. Elastomeric filling of 1, 2 or more ingredients and multiple elastomeric filling. The Medimix compounder is also capable of performing, in total security and with extreme high precision, even the hardest filling the pharmacy operators are faced with every day. Filling elastomeric devices is not only problematic due to the possible handling of hazardous drugs, but it is also a very slow, hard and tiring manual process, which can cause repetitive strain injury to operators, ultimately leading to staff shortage and unnecessary costs to the pharmacy. With the Medimix compounder, the filling of an elastomeric device could not be easier, faster and precise for both multi-ingredient filling and batch filling. Medifform is pleased to offer a huge range of different compounders. Medimix Multi 12 Channels Compounder in rotatable and standing up version. Medimix MIDI 9 Channels Compounder. Medimix Plus 6 Channels Compounder. Medimix Four 4 Channels Compounder. And Medimix Mini.